of fire. Yeah. Mike Shaw. I think Mike's on. Could Mike be on YouTube? No? It can be. Can you be on both at the same time?
Yeah.
You can be on Facebook and YouTube at the same
That is
time?
possible.
I think he's a double dunter. Hi, Mike. Hello, Pauline. Mary. Deirdre, how are you? Well, all the way from Liverpool, Christopher. Christopher. Hi, that's Susan. So, oh yeah, like this. Do a bit more like that. Sarah, how are you? That's good. I think we should try that on the intro. I like that. Give a wee bit of a sort of atmospheric. Do you know this is the intro of a song? We're not telling you what it is. We're continuing our countdown. We did the top 10 last week. Now we're at number 15 to 10 in the favourite 4 of us songs as picked by our friends online. And this one comes in at number 15 from the album Sugar Island. The very first track. Baptism of fire, smoky night in a northern town. See the sky crack open, blades come hovering down. She didn't like that bolt down an empty street. Daddy shouts now, go to sleep. I got a bird's eye view up on the hill tonight. In a boy's eye view, it's only a string of lights, just a stone's throw from my home to the edges of the danger zone. Got a bird's eye view up on the hill tonight. A bunk bed at the window, gunfire and a siren scream. Background to a young boy's dreams. They're shooting lightning bolts down an empty street, and I can't help but take a peek. I got a bird's eye view up on the hill tonight. In a boy's eye view, it's only a string of lights, just a stone's throw from my home to the edges of the danger zone. Got a bird's eye view up on the hill tonight. Baptism of fire, smoky night in a northern town. See the sky crack open and blades come hovering down. Yes, and I've got a bird's eye view. I got a bird's eye view up on the hill tonight. In a boy's eye view, it's only a string of lights, just a stone's throw from my home the Paul, can we say hello to daughter Emma, who is listening for the first time? Oh, no pressure. Paul's daughter's listening. Paul Murphy, that's not our Paul Murphy, that's not Paul Murphy from Courtney Hill. Cheers, Dab. You know, it's been brilliant. We got to put some names to faces. Cheers, Sally. We met Dab at the
Wayland's.
At Wayland's, yeah. And we also met a crowd of people. You know, everybody. Did you see how many people are interested in Colette?
Colette is.
It was like literally we were talking to people, and it was all about Colette, really, wasn't it?
Not to be said for keeping the mystery.
There must be. It was like, where is she from? Where is she? Is she in the room with you? You know, who is she? Even when there was Susan who was doing her merchandise, they asked, "Are you Colette?" And she isn't. She isn't Colette. Cheers, Mary. Enjoyed the gig in Wales, but so did we. Wow, there was a great atmosphere. And we're only back from Cork. We were in Cork last night, and cheers, Pauline. We loved it too. It was really. It's been a fantastic run of shows. We were in Donegal the night before, which is also amazing, and we were in Ballincollig last night, where we met. I mean, we met a load of people, but I'm thinking of particularly the girls that travelled. The girls from Facebook Live who travelled all the way from Killarney. Marie and friends travelled all the way from Killarney to see us play in County Cork. And who else were we talking to? We were talking to, well,
the man of the night.
The man of the night, because we had been not concerned, but we thought that maybe Morris was working for Gary, I did see your t-shirts at Wales. Yeah, it's great to see so many 4 of us t-shirts. They're getting popular, and you know, I'm talking about the new ones here. The new logo is beginning to get. There was loads of them in Wales. There's Morris. Morris, we have to thank you for McGorry's. God, we've got a fair crew here from Donegal, Cork, everywhere. But Morris, we got to thank you for the man of the night, because he turned the tables on us. We have been converted.
Morris.
We've been giving Noggin such a hard time, and Morris said that it was only because we hadn't had the right Noggin. So we actually, on the stage in Cork, in the White Horse last night, we actually, he arrived with a loaded drink, and not just Noggin. He had a bottle of the Dirty Old Campo as well, I think.
Yeah. It's gone missing. Have you nicked that?
No, I haven't. It's in there. I can see it, but if it stays there, it will go missing. But we decided to open it on the show, during the show, and during Drag My Bad Name Down, Declan attempted to play the guitar, play the wah-wah, and test the Noggin at the same time, which is a very, very risky strategy. We particularly if we weren't sure whether you're going to like it.
Yeah.
But the verdict was pretty.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Morris, you weren't wrong. And we've been pronouncing it wrong all this time.
Yeah. But
it's a new jam.
Bernie Stratton's wondering, what's Noggin? You're missing the crack. Basically, we should explain to people that we normally, Declan sometimes now has moved on to the non-alcoholics, but sometimes we drink during the show, and we normally drink wine. And we had a particularly bad experience with one wine, and it was Noggin. Apparently it's called Nugan, not Noggin. And
I don't agree.
It couldn't be. If it was Nugan, there'd be two U's, wouldn't there?
3 N's.
Yeah, but everybody was calling it Nugan. It's Noggin. It has to be Noggin.
It's Noggin.
So it's Noggin there, Bernie, that's what it is. But this Noggin is actually all right, and he gives a couple of different ones. It was the so we're drinking it to your very good health. There's another, there's somebody else. We had thought that maybe Morris, who had kept defending the Noggin, was actually working for Noggin. But now that we've tasted it, we see the error of our ways.
No farm notes in that, is there?
Oh, Mary Carol O'Sullivan says she took a video of that wine tasting while playing. Brilliant. Well, it's dangerous. It was a dangerous ploy. That could have gone horribly wrong. Declan's in the middle of doing the wah-wah for Drag My Bad Name Down, and I basically got a glass up to his mouth to see what he thinks of the... I'm calling it noggin. It's definitely noggin. It's not.
It's noggin. It's like when Christopher Columbus called the Indians because he thought he was in India. And then they realised they weren't in India and he went, you're Indians, we'll keep calling you Indians.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Is that how they ended up being called Indians?
Yeah, they thought they were in India.
So was that... They thought they were in India?
Yeah.
Where'd you hear that? Did you just make that up, or is that a rumour?
I think that's a good story.
Morris is celebrating our multitasking. Wine tasting, wall of death. You ain't kidding, James. So, right, we're on the countdown.
Right.
Lisa is saying that Declan, she tried the 0% Guinness last weekend and it was lovely, but she was hanging for a pint. Well, I thought are you back on alcohol again?
Well, I went to they weren't serving last night in the hotel, so Morris had stowed away a couple of cans of 0.0. So I had a couple of cans last night.
You had a couple of cans of 0%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Declan actually listened to the gig after we performed the gig. So he actually did 2 gigs last night. And it wasn't early, let me add, whenever Declan was in the hotel listening. He tried to persuade me to join him for a glass, but I knew better. So I went to bed, but Declan stayed. So look, we would like to thank everybody that turned up last week at our our 52 or 1 year episode. We'd like to thank Paul, our brother, for also joining us for that special episode, 2-hour episode where we played the top 10 in our countdown. Seamus Fee wants to know, is there any gigs planned for India? No, I think no, we were beaten to the punch by, wasn't it? Was the Police the first band that went to India? I think it was.
They were playing all
I think they were they played India. I don't know where they played. Like they probably played
Bombay.
Yeah, they probably played Bombay. They probably played about 3 people. You know, who are they? Especially calling yourself the Police. No one's really going to go into that, are they?
Oh, that's a Billy Connolly made a joke about that.
Did I?
Yeah.
It's like the most un-rock and roll band name in history.
Yeah, it's like the police are coming to town and everybody makes a run first.
Yeah, there's no idea it's supposed to be like sort of like, you know, you're supposed to be rebels, you know. Okay, so we got compliments to the sound guy in Waylands on Saturday. One of the best sounding gigs I've been to in quite a while. That's typical Adrian, you know. He's basically not giving us any credit for the show whatsoever. All the credit's going to the sound guy. Actually, we have to agree with you.
I do agree.
He was brilliant. As actually was Chloe last night in the White Horse. Fantastic. But yeah, it was the legendary Smokey who did the, and I'm not talking about the band, who did the sound for us at Waylands, and he was taking names. Have you tried playing a sitar, Declan? That would be good. Built in wah-wah. That's an idea.
Especially for the India tour.
Yeah, for the India tour, you know, you could, because you know the way Andy Irvine sort of popularised the bouzouki.
Yeah.
You know, well, it's Ravi Shankar, I suppose, is a sitar, isn't it?
Yeah, I wonder.
But is there room for another sitar hero, guitar hero?
Sitar hero. What about Through the Wah-Wah? No one's tried that.
Exactly, the sitar through the wah-wah. Because you've already done the acoustic guitar through the wah-wah, which again, I haven't seen too many people doing that, if anybody. If you're... Yeah, go on.
When in doubt, stick it through the wah-wah.
When you're in doubt, get the wah-wah out. We've got a competition coming at the end, so stay clear if you entered our competition on the mail out, and maybe Colette will put through the subscribe thing so you can join our mailing list, because you get loads of prizes and updates and tickets, pre-order tickets before anybody else gets it. But we're going down our list of top 24 of us songs, and we got from 10 to 1 last week. 1 was Drag My Bad Name Down. But now we're doing 15 to 10. We've just done 15. Bird's eye view. Great to see Sugar Island.
Yeah.
Getting a mention there. But what is number 14? Well, I didn't expect this song to rank so highly, to be honest with you. Did you? Were you surprised? Or not really?
It was a single, you see, so I thought it had a good chance.
Yeah, well, I Miss You was a single off the same album, and it didn't.
True.
But I think this is a better song, actually. It's okay. And Declan gets a slide out for this one. Yeah, okay. Anybody have any ideas what this could possibly be? We named the album after it. Okay. Are we ready? Kill you. Just don't blame me, dragging me across your same class. Well, I know in your heart you have got it. Somewhere down the line you forgot it. Just don't blame me, dragging me across your same. It's 1992 again. It is going to be 1992 again next week. when we, along with the Hot Ice Flowers and Emotional Fish, something happens, and I'm missing a couple of big ones. Frank and Walters. I'm missing anybody else. Is that it? And obviously, and the Irish Chamber Orchestra hit the 3 Arena it'll always be the Point Depot to me, but the 3 Arena in Dublin for a very special show, where we basically, it's like sort of like an Irish Live Aid, where basically we do like 4 or 5 songs with the Irish Chamber Orchestra. We did this before in 2018, but that's next Thursday, so that's going to be some fun. We were rehearsing with John on the bass and Peter McKinnon on drums this Saturday in preparation for it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing those guys, because we haven't seen them since lockdown. So we haven't seen them in, what's the last time we did a show with those guys?
2019, remember we had like about...
I know, yeah, we did. It was like those festivals. We did a series of festivals, including Derry, Everington, Square.
Yeah.
Smoking hot. Smoking. This Colin Smith. What song are you most proud of? Which song do you enjoy playing the most? That changes, Well, in terms of which song you enjoy playing the most, let's say, I'll say on this tour, because it changes with every tour. On this tour, what song have I enjoyed? The song I've enjoyed playing the most on this tour is probably, I would say, it's actually probably the last few shows, Dragging My Bad Name Down, because it won the sort of favourite, the people's favourite song. So Declan went up to the attic and dug out the original drum pattern that we used on the demo for the song. And as soon as I heard it, it just brought me straight back to writing the song. I loved that loop. And then we used it on the shows, and it looks like everybody loved it. It was really great. I mean, but for me, it just takes me back to like the mid-80s when we were writing the songs for that album. There's Colette's coming in. Annie, it's time for bed. What's that? Is that a cryptic? I don't know what Colette means. Annie, it's time for bed. What does that mean? Is that a reference to us?
The mysteries.
It's Colette, I don't know. She's on the sherry. Is she on the sherry? Yeah. Maybe she's... Oh no, Paul. Lads, my other daughter Annie is hooked now too. Give her a wee shout out and tell her it's time for bed. Sorry, Colette. How should we doubt you? Annie. Come on now.
Aye.
Come on. Come on, Annie. It's getting that time, What time is it now? 8:20? And, Declan should be in bed, never mind you.
I will be in bed.
He is going to be in bed, because he was in bed last night.
No sleep last
for
night.
about 2 hours. No sleep in Ballincollig, because we were talking to various dignitaries after the show. Well, first of all, we were talking to loads of people, and there was so many people that we met last night that watched on the show. As I said, it was great crack, wasn't it? God, it was great crack. But so I should also say Colette will have a canary feather. I don't say, if you're on YouTube, watching us on YouTube, first of all, hello, and we really appreciate it. Secondly, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, which we're trying to grow at the minute. If you're on Facebook, please like and share it if you're enjoying it. If you're not enjoying it, don't knock the knocker. But if you are enjoying it, knock the knocker, ring the bell, and like and share it. And that. Colette is like Kaiser Soze from the H1. She is, yes, she is.
There's a fax coming in.
Well, we actually refer to her as the alter ego of Bosley out of
Charlie.
It was Charlie, out of Charlie's Angels, like a female Charlie, but yes. So Yeah, so we're counting down. We're moving through the numbers here, Declan.
13, 14, on to 13.
That's 14, yeah, so 14 Man Alive. And you know, that
This
number.
is ahead of it, and it wasn't a single.
Yeah. We've got so far, we've got number 15, Sugar Island, Bird's Eye View. Number 14, Man Alive, from Man Alive. And number 12 is Fool for Temptation, from Songs for the Tempted. A song that actually we hadn't really been performing live until, again, this tour that we did over the last month or so. And in fact, we're really enjoying it. This would also be one of my favourite songs to play.
Pedals on that. Pedals on that.
I'm just a fool for temptation. Is that so wrong? You can't let go of that stand. I'm just an ordinary man. I'm just a fool for temptation. Is that so wrong? And I work to put it right. Just don't ask me tonight. Look, relax the lectures. I'm no good at being good. Don't you think I really would resist it if I could? I'm just a fool for temptation. Is that so wrong? You can't let go of that stand. I'm just an ordinary man. Yeah. When drink has done its turn, when it's much better fun to burn, when it's better at the edge of the road, when emotion runs cold, when cynics cut you down. But it's much better fun to fool around, but when indifference is all you found, I'll be there. There's just a web of deception that ties you down. Can't you be honest with yourself when you are no one else? There's just no sense of direction to steer you home. You know I'd like to stay and help, but I'm too worried about myself. It's the same old story. I don't need this life. And I don't care what anybody else says. I'm just a fool for temptation. Is that so wrong? You can't let go of that stand. I'm just an ordinary man. When drink has done its turn, when it's much better fun to burn, when it's better at the edge of the road, when emotion runs cold, when cynics cut you down. But it's much better fun to fool around, when indifference is all you found. I'm just a fool for temptation. I'm just a fool. I'm just a fool for temptation. I'm just a fool, a fool, a fool. That's right. Here on Ask Us Anything tonight. Declan was up all night.
There you have it.
Hey Dad, Sarah, James and Una here, and Jojo.
Wow.
Wow, the clan are here. God, they're a tough audience.
Be careful what you say.
Be careful what we say here. Well, Sarah and James, I would just like Sarah and James both, my two kids, both won. Today, big day for them. Today it was the Halloween costumes, and both of them individually won in their class. I think for they did, didn't they? They did. That's for, what I heard. Yes, that was the news. For their outfits. James's outfit, which was inspired. He'd come up with this one on his own. He's a big nature lover. Was a tree. He went as a tree that had been killed by a chainsaw. So he was a tree with a chainsaw sticking out of him. You did to see it. He did it very well done, and props to Clive for doing such a brilliant job on the chainsaw. And but James, I saw the photograph. He wore it well. And Sarah went as a. I better get this right now. What is that animal?
It was like a cartoon character.
No, well, it was a koala bear, I think. Was it a koala bear? I think it was a koala bear. But so congratulations to them. Yeah. And Jojo, of course. Jojo is
my Inna and my
dog. Yeah. So we have Rogan and Declan has
Rogan and Jojo aren't getting on.
No, they don't really see eye to eye at all, really, do they?
No.
I don't really. What do you think the problem is?
It's hard to tell, isn't it?
It's very hard to tell. Rogan is trying his best, but he just hasn't managed to worm his way into Jojo's affections just yet. That's how I would describe it. He is trying everything under the sun, but Jojo is playing hard
Rogan
to get.
hasn't got much sense of personal space.
No, that's the problem with Rogan. The problem with Rogan is that he literally is all over you. He's all over you, and which some people like. Some people like that. Some people don't like it. And obviously
Jojo's not.
He's not used to that. He doesn't like it. Yes. So we are working our way down the list. So that we 15, 14, number 13, and now we're in the number 12, and we should, again, this is our second one from Man Alive.
Oh yeah, good.
Which, and we should, Paul, who we had on the show last week, does anybody know, let's see if anybody can guess what song off Man Alive made it to number 12
What have you got now?
in the four of us ultimate playlist. Anybody have any ideas? What song do you think off Man Alive? And obviously we played Man Alive, so it's not that one.
I thought that was number 1.
No, not on the list I had.
Good.
No. Yeah, I mean that's a problem when you're doing these things. The poll keeps shifting when we were doing it. Absolutely, you got it right, Mike. That is the song, and that song wasn't a single. So that sort of surprised me that song has done as well as it has. And I think that is probably because of really need to thank Paul, who was in the show last week. He came up with the no, it wasn't Baby J's. It was him for. He came up with the piano progression that it was written over. Do you remember? And we performed it. I remember performing it we did the Irish Music Awards in the Point Depot, which is now, of course, the 3 Arena. Do you remember that day? We did Him for Her.
I thought you came up with that piano progression.
Did I?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Well, I did, but then Paul sort of elaborate, because Paul wouldn't take credit for that because it's a bit of a Les Dawson piano. It's a bit of a. That's right, I did. Yeah, Paul would have come up with something like that.
The chord's great. The step up, I remember being very impressed. There's a real fancy chord on there. I was straight on the blower end of it.
Were you?
The phone to him, yeah. No idea since I heard it. I thought, wow, what a progression.
Where did I make that up on then?
It was on the piano in the studio in OK Phil. So on Paul's piano, you're just sticking around.
Right. Wow. Mary is saying, "Where's Blue?" Great song. You know, I actually agree with you. I think
thought that would have been.
I would have thought Blue would have beaten some of these other songs. Mommy Kavanagh only on the way back from Cork now. Mihal and I are listening to you in the car en route home. Fab night and fab day in Cork. Mihal and Mommy, who's Trish actually. I still haven't totally got to the bottom of why you're called Mommy Trish, but we had a bit of crack with them last night. They were some crack, so they're only getting back now. Well, we're only beating you. I mean, I think we got home. It was pretty close to 6 o'clock when we got home, and this show starts at like 8 o'clock. So Colette was like, "What's keeping you boys?" You know, and we were sort of straight in the door, and then straight, okay, what are the poll results? Where are we? How are we doing? And we cut it off and we said, okay, that's it. That's 15 to 10. So him for her. Caught up in the magic when your spirit takes me there. Right, that's the end of that. We're not going to do too much of that, I don't think. It's put me in bad form. It's put me in bad. No, it's no, I've forgotten the words. Caught up in the magic when your spirit takes me there.
Once helped me started.
Yeah. No love for the very underrated Fingerprints on the list. No love for, actually, you hold on, Barry. You'll be surprised. We might have a Fingerprint song is coming in next, actually at number 11. Right, so Caught Up in the Magic, yeah. When your spirit takes me there.
Well, what once helped me start? Let me call it on a bear.
Yeah. I was thinking we started called my express. What's the next one?
A wasted countless hours.
Yeah.
Settle on the dust.
Yeah. For what seems all is nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
I think so. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's pretty fast now. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll try effect number 19 on this.
Let's try. I think I played something for this as well, didn't I?
Yeah, not number 19, number 9. What was it?
No. Doesn't.
Try a bit of your juice pedal on it.
Okay, I'll try this one. See what this sounds like.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on. Oh no, hang on. What about this? Caught up in the magic when your spirit takes me there. For what once held me startled leaves me cold, alone and bare. I've wasted countless hours and settle in the dust and making false distinctions between the righteous and the just. What seems all is nothing, a thought you cannot share. I sing a little hymn for her. If time is just a fighter who laughs at all his foes, he waits until we're smug enough, then wins us with his blows. Expressions you can't fathom, the hand I cannot hold. For what was made in heaven is something I can mold, with a sense of love surrounding me. with thoughts I cannot bear, I sing a little hymn for her. And all of those around me can offer up their prayers, and I'll sing a little hymn for her. Is that right, Kate? Yeah,
Right,
yeah. Just check. Cheers, Matt. And for her. Well, you know, we should probably be doing that in the live show.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, if it's number. where would you put it though? Wait a minute. Well, we should think about it. Cheers, Dad.
Well, you know what the Stones do? Rent.
Didn't pay the bill.
Very good.
Very good. Didn't pay the bill. That's right. They cut us off at our prime.
Someone put 50p in the meter.
That, you know, that actually was the problem. Declan hadn't put the lead in the computer.
There's Joe Butler. Declan fix it.
Declan
was the cause of it.
Yes, he was the cause of it, but he will fix it. What Adrian Taft wants to know, what do the Stones do? That when you were cut off in your mid, what do the Stones do?
The Stones do, you know, they've loads of great ballads. You know,
They do, yeah.
Like Wild Horses,
Yeah.
you know, Waiting on a Friend,
Yeah.
you know, tons of them. And
Yeah.
they put it to an internet vote for each gig.
Well, that is a brilliant idea.
Yeah. And
For each gig?
And then they have the screen, yeah. Then they have the screen up, and then it shows you which one wins.
We should do that.
Yeah.
We can't afford the screen now. What are we going to do? What if we? What maybe put a?
Not a thank you.
What about a blackboard? we could bring a blackboard on the road and then
They're quite expensive, you know.
are they? A whiteboard, man. Is that what they? A whiteboard is less expensive. And we'll do a bit of a sort of a, get the duster out.
Yeah.
That would be good,
I like it.
wouldn't it? Just to be operating the duster. And it's off the charts.
That's it.
Get the chalk out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if there's anybody ready, you can throw the duster.
That's right. You can throw the duster if there's somebody giving you any for the hecklers. Lads, did you find the Abbey Bar? The Abbey Bar.
Yeah, the Abbey Bar, yeah.
I wasn't looking for the Abbey Bar, Jason. It must be Declan mixing me up with.
Well, the Abbey Bar in Carlingford is the one that's closed.
Oh, Jason, that's right. Oh, it's yeah.
We haven't been.
No, but
We haven't
apparently
been
you're
around.
not the knocker.
Not the knocker.
That's-
and
yeah.
we get sorted out.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Anne Lennon had a blackboard until 2 years ago. Was there some traumatic event happened 2 years ago that you got rid of it? Turf accountants are us. What? I don't understand that.
That I like, but
No, it's good. I don't know. It's a cryptic, Barry. I don't know really what it means, but I like the cut of your jib. We're doing. We should do the competition. So competition time here. Competition time. And what was the question? The question was I asked people to put in to vote in the poll, and then all the people that voted in the poll, I told them to their name would go into the hat.
Right.
Yeah.
into the hat.
Well, not the hat, actually the tea kettle, which is
Right.
far more. So there can only be one. We've won her, and this time the winner is on what is it? What do we say on the mainland? Oh, he's opening the other nugget. I know he's not opening the other nugget.
Look.
Oh, are you threatening to open the other nugget?
Definitely.
Yeah. Hold on, hold the traffic. Declan is opening the other nugget. Right, get the other nugget out. The second nugget of the night is coming out. That's when you know, Morris, that. Right, let's have a look at that. Just look, one nugget down.
Is this Sam? No, this is the
Have a look at
Shiraz.
it. Show the.
This is the Shiraz.
This is the Shiraz. Now, this one, which was the.
The Cabernet.
Yeah, I thought this was lovely.
Okay.
In fact, it was sort of.
You don't want to mix it, do you?
No. So I'll just finish this off.
I've got the old
much of yours?
goblet from.
You've got the middle. You've got the Middle Earth goblet. This one, this goblet
Forged
here.
by Dragon Fire.
Yeah, this is a collector's item in Declan's house. Declan's the only one that's actually allowed to drink from the goblet of Morgor. It's next door to Mordor, I think.
Next door to Mordor, yeah.
It's next door to Mordor. It's been forged by the bowels and the bottles. Forged in the bowels of the antlers of the wild stag from Kilmacrotton. I don't know. I'm getting silly now.
I do like that, but
What?
whatever you said there.
I wouldn't want to repeat it.
I wouldn't have predicted Kilmacrotton at the end of that sentence.
Where would I have got that from? Kilmacrotton. It's probably connected to Kilmascuddy. Okay. Sorry. I've got
Morris.
distracted there. Oh, this
Also
is different.
a very nice
Yeah, sorry,
kettle.
we're getting distracted. There's loads of people waiting for the competition.
Oh, sorry,
We're
yes.
just mucking around with the wine. But
Go ahead.
let's go ahead. What it is. Not quite as nice. I don't think.
It's not quite as nice.
No, but I wouldn't still. It wouldn't.
Yeah.
Next door to Mordor, like me. Okay, yeah, we've got a winner. The winner is from the mainland, in fact, from Maidenhead in the UK, Mr. Stephen Scott, who basically said that he had voted his favourite as in the top 15, the top between 15 and 10, Disconnected, which is, there's no sign of it. And which is another track off as the sort of rated Fingerprints album. But if it's so underrated, how come the song that is coming in at number 11 is
Just
picked from the Fingerprints album? And it is. So I'd like to, before we perform it, I'd like to thank the two co-writers, because normally most of the songs we write, well, a lot of the songs we write are me, Declan, and Andy, but this one actually was written by Sharon Vaughan, who did a lot of great stuff with us on Sugar Island. Over in Nashville, a Nashville Hall of Fame songwriter, and you can tell. We wrote this with Kieran Goss, another very good friend of mine, great singer and songwriter from Mayo Bridge. Kieran, I, and Sharon were in Killarney. Sharon had a house up there, and we wrote this song. And in fact, we liked it so much that we put it on. I played it at Declan. He loved it, so we put it on the Four of Us album, and Kieran put it on his album as well. So it is on the Fingerprints album. So basically the top 15 have Fingerprints, Man Alive, Songs That Tempted, and Sugar Island. So, you know, Heaven and Earth, which is featured quite heavily in and Classified Personal, no mention in these five, although both those albums figured in the top 10.
Yeah, that's pretty good even spread.
Isn't it?
The top 15.
Seamus Fee is going, you need a cheese board next week too.
A cheese board and a blackboard.
Cheese board and a blackboard.
Like it.
New wine. Wash your palate.
You're supposed to wash the palate before the new wine's alright.
I think, is that what Colette's telling us? We're supposed to wash the dishes before the new wine. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Wash the glass. Okay. So, this is number 11 in our top. So Stephen, yes, there'll be prizes. You know, I keep getting distracted here. Stephen Scott will be receiving his combination of gifts, and just let you know, what have we got going on? We have, you know, the now legendary Four of Us coasters. These are very hard to get. Selling them on eBay for thousands. The Four of Us chocolate, and of course, and all this stuff you can get also in maybe collecting in our brand new, fully stocked Four of Us shop. We're working on another vinyl, by the way. Should we announce that?
Yeah.
We're working on another vinyl. There's another vinyl album coming very, very soon into the shop, and it is Classified Personal. That was the one that basically tied with Heaven and Earth as the album that people want to see in vinyl. So we will be having a discussion about the colour of the vinyl, because we've already done red now with Sugar Island, and we've done blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a shortage of coloured vinyl. Do you know why?
There's a shortage of coloured vinyl.
Because it's been so popular, especially over lockdown, the majors have all gone in and bulk bought it, according to my man Neville.
Wow.
Yeah. But he's
on top of it.
He's on top of the things, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. But had to decide what to go for.
We had to make a decision. So did you base it on the colour of the album?
Yeah. Didn't want to go for red.
Because we've done red.
We've done red.
Yeah.
So I thought,
well, let's have a look at the album so we can see which. Have you got it there? Classified Person
in the CD.
Yeah, the CD. So we can just show people what you mean by that. Yeah. So but Declan did spend a lot of time doing the artwork. Again, it's going to be a gatefold sleeve. So great job, but like Heaven and Earth. So let me show you the Heaven and Earth. So we really liked, because Sugar Island was a single sleeve, and we thought, let's go gatefold. Heaven and Earth, we went gatefold. And Classified Personal. You've also gone gatefold, haven't you?
yes, indeed. So yeah. So really, it was obvious. Transparent.
Show everybody. So it's Yeah. So which?
It's sort of like the same translucent
Okay.
sun yellow
Sun yellow. Okay.
with see that red stripe runs through the artwork, and the album is no different. So with the sun yellow with the red label, looks pretty goddamn tasty.
So it's so we're hoping to have it before Christmas.
Yeah, I think it was said end of November.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll probably wait till we hear something from
Yeah,
Neville.
that's not
He'll
the-
be, yeah.
He said it didn't happen, but
Yeah. Yeah. So, thank you so much for joining us again here on Facebook Live. We're moving into our second year of shows. I cannot believe it. We did 15 now to number 11. I should say there will be no show next Thursday. Why? Because we're in the 3 Arena doing the Feel Classical show along with some other great artists, and I think the rehearsal for that show is on the Wednesday. So that week, this next week's going to be a bit of a crazy one. But we're looking forward. It's going to be very exciting. So we'll try and see if we can get some pictures.
Poll going.
Yeah, we're going to keep the poll going though, and we're going to do.
We'll take these 5 off.
Yeah, we'll take these 5 off, and it'll be down then 20 to 15, and that'll give us an authentic top 20 4 of us songs. But Bird's Eye View was 15, Man Alive 14. Full Temptation was 13, Him for Her was 12, and at number 11 from the album Fingerprints, Into Your Arms.
That's it.
You got it now. And at number 11, a brand new entry into this week's top 20 from the album Fingerprints, the 4 of us and Into Your Arms here in the studio. I see the moon brush the leaves as it's falling down, throw its silver coat on the ground for us tonight. I hear the wind over the mission stone, playing a Spanish song, love's lullaby. Into your arms, just as fast as my heart can run, I will fall till the morning comes. Into your arms, I've waited for tonight, the sound, the taste, the sight of what you are to me, of what we cannot be. I'd lock away the sun, but I can't keep you from the cruel light of day, or make you stay. I watch the sky turning from dark to pale, but I'll remember the night I fell into your arms. I've waited for tonight, the sound, the taste, the sight of what you are to me, of what we cannot be. I'd lock away the sun, but I can't keep you from the cruel light of day. I'll make you stay into your arms. Just as fast as my heart can run, I will fall till the morning comes into your arms. I will fall till the morning comes into your arms. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for the cards that we received for the 1 year anniversary. Maureen, Sinead, so many cards, really touched our hearts. And thank you for continuing to tune in this every Thursday to see us. You won't see us next Thursday because we've got the big gig, but the following Thursday we'll be back, same time, same place. But from myself, Declan, and Colette, would just like to thank you for joining us again this Thursday, and we hope you have a great rest of the week and weekend, and see you very, very soon.